Alright, so let's see. We are live. We're gonna go through some replays today. Let's see. Let's pull up our replays. Just a few goals. Let's look at where we left off here. January 29th. I think this is... Yeah, let's look at 4 duels today. Some of them are better than others. Actually, this is my first time rewatching this one. Let's see which one. I think there's a virtual world one. Oh, what a weird hand. Okay, so we open up Nerve Hall, normal. We're just gonna go into Almirage, add a fractal. I don't know which one this is. Set to pass. So we got Ash and Maxi. That's a decent hand. Oh, this is a mirror match. I think this is where... I'm not sure which mirror. I think this might be... Yeah, this is one of the Lyra last ones. Okay. So we got this bird call. So I ashed the fractal because that just puts him on having the Keras. If he has a Keras, he could play it. But most people play 2, so odds are he doesn't have one. If you wait for him to Ash, or if you wait for the Ash to drop after the kit, it's kind of pointless because now he's got 2 engrave. He can literally have any other Tri-Brigade, and he can get into his plays. But Ash the Fractal forces him to have the extender, which he did. So he plays Bird Call. Summons Warbler. I go Maxi. Okay, so we draw 1, he adds the Nerve Ball. He goes into Starling here, I think? Oh, Ensemble. Oh, because I played Maxi, so he's just trying to play around, what's it called? He's just trying to play around Maxi, not giving me too many cards. Now I draw. Feeling pretty good here. We've got Imperm for the Ensemble. Oh, we can't actually use it. I forgot what I did here. So dump, Nerval, put Fractal in hand. I think we just beat over the Ensemble. Yeah, we just beat over it. I Impermed. I think the second replay we're gonna do is also a bird up. So now main phase 2, we're just gonna set up our board here. Put out a Fergie, summon the kit, link 3 into Rugal, and then I believe kit will banish 2. Ooh, Danger Bigfoot. I literally never played that card. Yeah, banish 2, and then we grab Appaloosa. It's bird up. If we could just hit cards, we've got a ton of back row. It was really hard for Bird Up to play against this. Crossout will hit any Tri-Brigade. He tries to play Imperm, will hit anything, and then the Appaloosa and the DDL should clean up pretty much everything. So he goes that. We'll just negate this with Imperm. Oh, I remember which play this is. Yeah. So this is... so... Impermed in this column. Kind of sad. Here we go. Negate. So negate the Sapphire. Tries Berry. We'll hit that too. Don't really want him to put 2 birds on board. So now we've run through all of our negates. He plays Raigeki in the column, the negated column. So now I just revolt for 4 here. And I'll banish the Nerval. We don't want to put it in his, don't really want to put it, leave him on the field with, stuff. So we'll banish it, make sure it doesn't go to the grave. Get a little bit of follow-up. Sure, make his stuff loose attack, why not? Rugal needs to lower attack and defense. They need to buff Rugal. Even though it's such a strong card already, they need to buff him. Alright. So, I think I just draw, summon kit, banish 3, banish the guy, and then we hit for game here. And then he surrenders. That's the first bird up game. I believe not this. This one's not bird up. This one's definitely bird up. Let's see what this one is. So this one might be virtual world. Might be something else. Let's see. Okay. So we got a nib and an imperm. That's good enough against most combo decks. So he maxes our rescue cat. So we're basically just gonna make a Nat Beast pass because we already have the revolt. We don't really need to we don't need to do much else. I think it's only 3. Yeah, that's only 3. So I can only make a Rugal with this, but that's fine. We have our spell negates and 1 negate here. If we get the Rugal, we could put the Karis back in the hand. But this is why Nat Beast is OP. He goes evenly, trying to scare us. It's fine. Now it's strikers. Uh-oh. We'll just Nat Beast him. Okay, so I actually didn't know this play. So if you crow the Nerval when it's sent, it doesn't actually activate, because I think it all happens in the same chain, because this gets sent as cost. So it doesn't resolve, which is weird, because I think in TCG that one would resolve. So he crows the Nerval. Okie dokie. Puts out Ray. Links into Shizuku. And passes turn there. So now, kind of forced to play on this. But that's fine. Banish 3. Or banish 4. I had 4 in game? What did I... Yeah. Oh, that's right, because I didn't banish anything previous turn. So just make a sure egg. Sure. Banish that, give him the Ray back. We'll go into Bear Broom. Nerval. This will give me +2. So I'll be able to summon I'll be able to summon my Karas. Just add the Thoroughblade. We're not gonna go and do it. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, I think I had I gone through both? Oh, I did go through both, so I really did have to go into... Okay. Goes, Spanish 2, summon Rampager. Going to Bloom that Appo. Now we get our... Revolt back. Doesn't really matter. That back. And so we have a Nat Beast. Negate the Ray. Don't let him get that body out. That's fine. Hit him directly twice. And then we set 2 and pass. It's hard for him to play through this, pretty much. Yeah, he just scoops there. You can't really play through Nat Beast. Alright, this one's against Bird Up. I made a big misplay in this one, and it ended up me almost losing, but we ended up winning the game, so let's go. I'm just the Bird Up destroyer. I feel like, alright, I just want to point out, X Saber Faltrol Why does they give him a goat head and he's not a beast warrior? He's just a regular warrior. So here we go. He goes Tenki, grabs the fractal, activates fractal. That's fine. Dumps Wagtail, summon Warbler. We'll Maxi here. So we'll get our Maxi out. Pretty sure he just goes into Robin here. Grabs the bird call. Ah, yeah, so this is the one where he just goes into Robin path. Alright, anyways. Alright, so I've got my Imperm. We already know we're gonna drop that. But we're gonna go Kit on the Robin so that we can put two engrave, put the Nerval, add the Karas to hand. And then we're gonna normal summon Kit, banish 2 for Farigite. He tries to bounce, that's fine. It's negated. Farigite to special the fractal, link 4 into Apo. We just want to put up negates on the board. Alright, so this is where I messed up. I thought Karas was I thought he was a beast warrior. He looks like a beast warrior. Okay, so I'm like, whatever. Draw the Karas. See, look, I draw the Karas. I'm like, oh, I don't need 2 Karases in my hand. I've got Falktroll. I can discard him. Wrong. So, I just go battle phase. That's fine. I'll negate that. I just don't want him to put it back into his hand. See, what I was gonna do was Karas dump. What I should have done was Karas dump Karas. Banish 2 for banish 2 for what's it called, Bear Broom, and then put back the Called by the Grave, and then sit on an Imperm Imperm and Revolt with 2 negates on Appaloosa. So you can see here, I did not do that. I just set the Call by the Grave, and we get punished for it. He just normal summons Fractal. He can beat over the Appaloosa. I lose my 2 negates. See, if I had Revolt here, I would have kept those negates. Yeah, it's Fractal, send Kit dump Nerval. And I decide to Call by the Grave here. This stops 2 things. If he has a Nerval in hand, just if he has one, it negates it. It prevents him from putting out it prevents him from adding a Tri-Brigade. And it also will stop his access from level 1s in hand. So that's why I hit the Nerval instead of the Kit. So he goes Bird Call. Because, oh yeah, one thing, the Leerless engine, they could just add Nerval. So if you hit the Kit, they can add the Nerval on their own. So now he goes Cobalt Sparrow, add Warbler, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I messed up so bad. I'm guessing here he's just gonna go for a, he's got 4 birds out, so he's probably just gonna go for an F-Zero. So I'm just gonna hold the Imperm. This 1 negate's not gonna do anything for me. Outside of, just hitting that F-Zero when it comes out of my turn. See, he puts the Nerval in hand. That's why we didn't hit the, the Kit there, or the Fractal for that matter. Because no matter what, he can add it back to his hand, but we just want to negate it. So now he's got 2 rank 1s who put out an F-Zero. That's fine, it doesn't really matter what he does here. Just adding a whole bunch of extenders. So he goes 2. If I were him, I probably would have put out a Simorg. Because that stops most of my plays. Okay. And then he does that. I think he puts out a Nightingale. That's fine. Nightingale's not too bad. So it's got 3. This thing has 4 material? That's crazy. Alright, so we imperm the F0. Normal summon Keras. Banish 3. I think that's all I have in grave is 3. So we can still make a Shureg. He's gonna do that so he doesn't take battle damage. So get the Rugal. Making Shureg. So Shureg's gonna banish this so that he doesn't have an Xyz to attack me with to get into Zeus next turn. And then the Rugal is gonna make him lose 300 attack so I can beat over this. Normally it can't be destroyed with battle, but we had the imperm, so it's negated. There we go. And then he tries to chain this, but whoop-de-doo, it's negated. People don't read cards. That's fine. So Shark banishes. Now we hit that. And we go main 2 and just pass on a Shark on board. Still have the X-Saver Faltrol in my hand. So, and we have the Nibiru, so we're actually sitting pretty good here. That's fine. You know what? He's gonna summon out his access code. He's gonna hit me for a lot of damage. But odds are he's just gonna overextend here because he's a dirty Lyrilusc player. He's gonna summon 1,000 times. I think he's summoned 3. This is his 3rd summon already. So he's gonna get greedy. I add my Nerval. He goes Keras. Send Bird. Banish True, makes his own Shureg, and this is where we Nibiru here. He's already normal summoned, he's already used his Keras. Only thing he could really do right now is put out another bird, but 6 cards in extra deck. Based off of what he's gone through, it's maybe an Appaloosa. Appaloosa, Zeus, Double Dragon Lords, Baron Blossom, and some Morg. And the last one might be another Shureg? I don't know, we'll see. Could be another Ensemble Robin. But I'm just saying, he really doesn't have any much left in his extra deck to put out here. No way to really extend, so we draw a Nerval. Banish 3. Make our Shureg. Now I'm thinking here, please, hopefully I didn't go through my second Keras roam done here. But I didn't. So we can add our Keras. So banish that, summon, and then we just gotta... Oh yeah, he only has 6... I almost went into battle phase with just these two, but I was like, oh wait, he has 6,100 life points. I actually need a little bit more. So yeah, I think that was Keras is the 4th summon there. Yeah, Keras is the 4th. So we didn't play around... So we played around Nibiru on that last play. Let's actually look at his extra deck. Let's see what he had here. Oh, Downer. Okay, so I was right. It was Zeus. Oh, he doesn't play Oh, he doesn't play Revolt either. Seems like a waste. He plays one Shureg. I would probably... Oh, I guess, yeah, you can't really play. Huh. See, that's the problem with the bird up deck. It's really strong going turn 1. Going turn 2, you can make a Zeus play. But you're playing off of boss monsters with this deck, so if your main Xyz lines of play get taken out, you got access code, you've got some Morg and a Shureg. And you only have one Shureg, so you're really hoping you win in the first couple turns. He's also not playing Apex Avian. Said he's playing Torrential, which is interesting. I would probably play the Apex Avian. That would have helped him out a lot if he was able to go into it. Yeah, this list is pretty bad. I don't know why he's playing MST and Twin. He probably just played 2 twins. Don't really, I guess. Yeah, you don't really need the TT either. But yeah, this guy's list is kind of whatever. Alright, this is the last one we'll go through. I should see what that other bird up player was playing. But yeah, I don't think bird up's that good in Master Duel, especially in a best of 1 format. Because there's so many cards you need to play, and you can't really side them out. So he's playing Invoked. Goes for a weird play here. He does that. He goes straight into Construct. He doesn't do the regular, like, Alistair, link into Almirage, link into Gravity Controller, or Artemis, and then go into Mechaba on Summon 4. He just goes straight into Absalon here. I think this is mostly just because he's playing a Shadal deck. So Construct sends with a Beast, Terraforming, put a Meltdown in hand. I can't stop any of this, I don't have any hand traps. I probably would have ashed the Terraforming, yeah. So now he goes into Gravity Controller. And I'm thinking, uh-oh, this is not good. Go Shadal Fusion, Dark and Dark. It's gonna put out a Winda. I just was Winda pass. That's an okay hand if he has the Alistair still in hand. So we go Fractal send Kit, Kit send Nerval, Nerval add Keras. And we're just gonna beat over this. I know he doesn't have an Alistair in hand. So, I mean, props to him. This is probably good enough in most situations. Most decks can't just put out a 2300 attack monster in one normal summon. So that's probably fine in most situations, but he's playing against me, so I'm gonna beat him. There we go, so Rugal hits that. We're going main 2, make an Appaloosa. We'll extend with the Keras. So I wasn't really sure to what to do for the play here. So we make our Ferigi, we're gonna put out the cat. So I put out my X-Sabers. Oh yeah, this is an X-Saber deck, by the way. And I'm thinking maybe we go for Nat Beast to negate, what's it called? To negate everything, like his spells and stuff. But we kind of messed up making Appaloosa. I should have gotten Shureg to hit this, and then make a Nat Beast. That I would have won the game instantly, but I ended up making Appaloosa because I'm a dummy. So we go Hyunlei. We're just gonna pop it, and then we're gonna link these guys into a Bear Broom. And this is another example of me forgetting that X-Sabers are warriors and not beast warriors. Like half of them, they're all different types. I was gonna make a Rugal here, but we did. I probably should have kept that Nerval, to be honest. So we keep the cross out in hand. I don't know, I didn't even set it. So he goes fusion, I'll ash it. We'll hit it. So negate the fusion. That's why I felt kind of good sitting on an Appaloosa. But I really should have just done a Nat Beast. But you can't negate that when they have the meltdown. Construct. So now construct effect. I'm just gonna negate as much as I can here. We want him to have as little as possible. That's fine. Schemata, we'll negate that too. What does Schemata do? Send one, Shadal card. Okay, that's fine. They're both, it's gonna foolish either way. So fine, we'll just go through both. Whatever. So he makes an Anaconda here. I got scared. I got really scared for a second. I was like, oh man, he's gonna make Dragoon. That's not in this game, thankfully. If he can make a Dragoon here, I straight up would have lost. Okay, so goes fusion, make App Cologne. App Cologne negates the Bear Boom. Doesn't really matter. It's gonna activate Engrave. See, I don't know why he hit the App Cologne. He should have hit the Hyunlei. It made me wait a little bit. I don't know. I keep the Hyunlei. Quick story. I used to love this card as a kid. Never summoned it once when I was a little kid, but I always thought it looked hella cool. So let's see. I don't think I ever owned enough. Like X-Sabers, like tuners, X-Saber cards to summon it out. We'll go battle. Yeah, I'll hit that guy. We'll go main 2, set everything, set the cross out. Maybe it comes in handy. Alright, so he goes meltdown. I'm thinking we're just gonna... Did I hit the meltdown? I think I either hit the meltdown or the App Clone. Pretty sure I hit the App Clone here. I think hitting the meltdown is kind of bad. Because I'm not going to negate anything anyways. Yeah, so... 1, 2... 3 Nerval. I want to put a Revolt in hand. I don't really care about that second card. Kit just to insulate, even though we have the cross out. Always good to have Kit last. Put a Karas in hand, but we're gonna put it back. In hindsight, the better play probably would have been to keep the Karas, but we'll see. I'd rather have the Revolt. So he goes Construct. At this point, I think I'm just trying to wait for a good time to Almirage. So he sets Ariel. I don't mind. So I know something in his deck blows stuff up. I don't know what, but I knew that because I've played against Shadals before, like pure Shadals or Shadal invoked. Without the Dogmatica package. So now, this is where I go. Chain that to the Invocation. Which ended up being really smart, because he's going to summon out a Goides here, I think. And you can't actually activate cards in response to the summon of this stuff. So now, he tries to pop it. But a good thing I used Almirage before this, so it doesn't get popped. And then he links 4. It was crazy. He goes into Axis Code. No links, just straight Axis Code. 2300 attack. My Rugal can't be destroyed. Or Shuri can't be destroyed by card effects. So he can't even pop it. So he's just gonna destroy my cross out here. And my Hyunlei. that's fine. Pop that one, that's fine. Passes because he can't beat over Shurig. I'm drawing Nibiru. See, this is where I freaked out. I was like, oh, that's not good. Makes a second Winda. Sends it because Schism sends. We add a Nerval. Normal summon Nerval. We're gonna banish 4. Put out our second Shurig. He's back. He's bigger than ever. He's banishing the Winda. We're gonna link into Ferigi. At this point, we're gonna get a double add. So, or single add actually. So we'll put a Fractal in hand. Ferigi. At this point, we've won. We just gotta put out 41 on board. So we make access code here for the game, and we win. Access code, pops access code, and then he scoops. We never lose. We do lose sometimes, but yeah, those are some pretty good duels. Let me know what you got. Oh yeah, let's look at what that other bird up player was playing. This one. So he has the same list, but he doesn't play double Dragon Lords. He plays two Ferigi. Probably hasn't made the second one. Yeah, I just don't like how this deck can't play Appaloosa. And depending on how you build it, you can't really play Bear Broom. I mean, you can play Bear Broom. It's your choice between Dragon Lords or Bear Broom. But yeah, I would probably play Bear Broom. Switch the Ferigi for that, and then switch the Judgment out. Interesting that he plays Desires in this deck, because there's a lot of cards you don't want to banish. But I guess he plays 3 of mostly everything. But yeah, he's playing a really small Tri-Brigade package. Yeah, I don't think I would play Desires, and I'd probably play Prosperity. Bird Call. 1 Tenki. That's interesting. Yeah. Interesting deck choice. Yeah, he's also... Yeah, I guess his deck list is fine. I don't know. I just think the Leerless... the extra deck is just so tight because you have to play F-Zero. You don't have to, but you really want to. You want to play F-Zero, you want to play Zeus, and Downerd. To get a second board wipe. I mean, in theory it's good, but realistically, it's not super flexible. And I think in this game, you have to be able to have a really flexible extra deck, or else it's hard to win. All right, that does it for the replays for today. Get my gem count here, and we will see you next time when I collect some more duels and replay them there. We can look at my deck list, what I've been playing recently. I should play more like an X-Saber variant, so I just played 2 Dark Soul, 2 Airbellum, and this gives you access to Barkion, Hyunlei, and Nat Beast. So 3 really useful cards. I haven't really made Gotems. I'm sure there's a line where you can make Gotems and you can hand loop them, but you have to play a lot of bricks. This one's just kind of like is a 9-star beat stick that I could summon out. if it ever comes to it, I could go like summon a Barkion and then go into Gotems. But yeah. This is the deck list that I've been rocking with. It's been alright. I think I don't know what I would change about this list. It's pretty good. I mean, any Tri-Brigade... The great thing about the Tri-Brigade engine is you kind of stick whatever you want into it when you're playing Pier. And you have so much extra deck flexibility. But yeah. That'll do it. Peace out, guys. See you in the next one.